Hey Space Cadets, welcome to the ultimate tour of humanity's coolest Airbnb in orbit, the International Space Station. Buckle up, because we're uncovering the weirdest, wildest, and most mind-blowing facts about life 250 miles above Earth. You know how people bring back fridge magnets or snow globes from their vacations? Well, astronauts get something different from their spacewalks. It's a smell. Imagine stepping back into the space station after a spacewalk. Instead, you're hit with a bizarre aroma like burnt metal and seared steak. Yep, space makes astronauts smell like BBQ masters. Space smells weird. It also messes with time. Einstein's theory of relativity is happening on the ISS. The station's speed and distance make astronauts age slower. Technically, astronauts are real-life time travelers. Calling all tech geeks and internet addicts. The ISS Wi-Fi puts your home internet to shame. Speeds of up to 600 Mbps, download a whole movie in seconds, and have crystal clear video calls with family. Meanwhile on Earth, we're stuck with buffering screens. Think you can escape bacteria by blasting off to space? Think again. Those microscopic hitchhikers are everywhere, even on the ISS. Some not only survive in space, they get tougher. We're talking antibiotic-resistant superbugs. We're sending bacteria to space boot camp, creating space villains. Who says science and art don't mix? The ISS is home to an actual art sculpture. It's called Cosmic Dancer, and it's not your average marble statue. This masterpiece floats and moves gracefully in zero gravity, creating a mesmerizing dance. Even astronauts need a little culture and beauty in their lives. Ever wondered what space sounds like? It's eerily silent. Sound waves need air or water to travel, and space doesn't have much air. Inside the station, constant hum of fans, pumps, and life support systems. Let's talk trash. What happens to garbage in space? The ISS has a spectacular way of dealing with it. They load up all their trash into special cargo vehicles, then send them to burn up in Earth's atmosphere. It's like a cosmic bonfire, but without marshmallows. Microgravity isn't just for floating around like a superhero. It's also a game changer for science. Scientists grow bigger, purer protein crystals in space than on Earth. These supercrystals help unlock secrets to fighting diseases like cancer and Alzheimer's. What happens to old satellites and space junk when they retire? They get sent to the spacecraft cemetery. It's located at Point Nemo in the South Pacific Ocean. This spot is the farthest point from any landmass on Earth. It's the perfect place to lay these space veterans to rest. The ISS is full of surprises, and I'm not just talking about the lack of gravity. Hidden throughout the station are secret messages, doodles, and quotes left by engineers and astronauts. Imagine floating through the station and finding a note that says, "Don't forget to call your mom." It's like a cosmic scavenger hunt with more secrets waiting to be discovered. You can't expect astronauts to save the world, or at least explore it, on an empty stomach, right? The most important meal for any space explorer? Coffee, of course. The ISS has its own espresso machine called the iEspresso. And yes, it makes a mean cup of joe. Special zero-gravity cups prevent the coffee from floating away. You know how your car has a reverse gear? Well, guess what? The ISS has one too. Okay, not literally, but it can fly backward. This maneuver is called retrograde, used to avoid space debris or get a better view of Earth. Space might seem peaceful, but it's actually dangerous. The ISS is bombarded by cosmic rays, high-energy particles zipping through space. Think of them as invisible space bullets. The station's special shielding protects the astronauts. Studying cosmic rays helps us protect future space travelers on longer missions. The ISS might seem lonely, but it's not alone. It often has tiny companions, CubeSats. These mini-satellites are the size of a loaf of bread, packed with instruments. They're launched from the ISS to study weather patterns and galaxies. The ISS isn't just a symbol of today's achievements, it's a tribute to pioneers who paved the way for space exploration. On board is a significant relic, a piece of Yuri Gagarin's spacecraft, Vostok 1. This tiny relic reminds us how far we've come since that historic flight in 1961. So there you have it. The ISS isn't just a space lab, it's a floating hub of science, art, and humor. From weird space smells to life-saving discoveries and cosmic art, the ISS shows what we can achieve when we reach for the stars. If you love this journey, subscribe and hit that bell for more. See you in orbit.